331-9. We have almost officially completed the month of the Ketters, the one, the gut that controls the mind, and everything starts with the thought. We are on a day of 3-1. We have entered the fourth decan of the month on a day of 4. Well, actually, we started yesterday. We wrapped up the third decan of the month on a day of 3 in our cipher. But today is 3-1. Understanding our actions, understanding the Ketters, understanding our knowledge, understanding our initiative, our leadership skills, and or whoever's leading you, understanding that energy too. Learning how to express what you know is big here too. Learning how to act on and create the things that you know and what your motivation is and ambitious about is really big here too. So we have the understanding of 3, which is Saturn energy. We have the one of knowledge with the Keter energy. We're going to put that together and make 4. 4 chesed, your imagination, what you imagine the things and how you want them to be in your space is big here coming from the 3 and 1. So we're going to take that day of 4. Today is a great day for my life. Well, people born on the day of 4. So you either got the 4th of the month, we have the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st. This is a great day for you guys. Finding that sense of stability is key here. On my 3, 6, and 9s and 5s, this is a great day for you guys finding some sense of stability in your emotions and your adventurous self and yourself that likes to be everywhere all the time. Sometimes having a sense of focus and groundedness is key. So let 4 ground you. 4 also, like I said, is chesed. This is the space of imagination and mercy. Utilizing your imagination to manifest the things that you want in your space, but still in the 4 of I'm gonna solidify it and make it happen. Hey, Katrina. So we take that forward. We're going to put this in the month of Ketters. This is our last time putting something in the month of the Ketters during a year of 9. There will be no other day like this day. Isn't that exciting? Okay, so we're going to put that forward chesed. We're going to put it back into our knowledge. Of course, everything we did all month long was all about putting it into our knowledge and then ultimately putting it in our year of harvest, which we'll get to later. Let me not get too far ahead of myself. So when you get more intellect on our chesed, our mercy, for dealing with that Pisces and Neptune energy, we come into 5. 5 is Hero Kahuti. It's the celestial enforcer in alignment with the Nether roots. 5 is power and supreme mathematics. This is dealing with your solar plexus chakra, your Mars energy, your Ogun, the gut that controls the mind, and everything starts with a thought. Of course, when I get intellect on what I want to imagine and manifest in my space, of course I want to enforce the boundaries and the law and the order that has to occur in order for me to make those things happen, right? Of course you want to change how you're moving, how you're acting, how you're behaving. Of course you want to tell other people in your space, hey, I don't want to live that kind of lifestyle anymore, or I want to do these kind of things, or I want to go to these kind of places, or I want to do that, this, that, and the third. So you have every right to do that. 5 is a fire energy, taking action on that. 5 also is associated with Leo, as Leo energy rules over the 5th house. Tapping into your inner child is key here as well. Being creative, your romantic self is a big help here too. Be mindful of an overactive solar plexus chakra. Also be mindful of being too much of a thespian with that 5th house energy too on the 5. So of course, as we find balance on the 5, that came from the 4, that came from having knowledge on our understanding and being motivated by how we feel. Now we're going to take that 5 and we're going to harvest it. We did a lot of building up to get to that solar plexus chakra. Of course, you want to harvest that power you now have, right? Of course, you want to harvest, that inner child energy, that creative romantic self. This is a year of 9, which is like you reap what you sow. So like you're going to reap it. If you guys have been paying attention the last 31 days, every time we put something in the cosmos into the 9s, we got it right back. We may have got it back in different kind of pieces, but ultimately when we put it back together, we got right back what we gave it. Let me give you an example. So we're going to put that 5 of power into that 9 of wholeness, being born in supreme mathematics. And what do we get back? We get back 1 and 4, right? Which ultimately comes back into the 5, right? So, we put that into our Yesod, the Cancer energy, the moon vibes, and we giving birth to that 1 and 4. So now we have knowledge of the chesed coming right back to us, reflecting back to us. This is your motivation. I want to show you what it looks like to really take action and be motivated on what it is you're trying to imagine in your space. Here's your return. And so once you get that return, what should it do? It should give you the 5, empowerment. So today's a day of 5. This is a great day for my 5 life pathers. Peace to y'all. Oh, Miles, you're a 5 life pather. That's fun. Yeah, you are. Yay. So feel empowered today to my 5ers. Like I said, this is a great day for my 3, 6, 9s, and 5s. You guys are so adventurous. And hey, Kayshawn, thank you. You're always here, and I love that about you. Yes, Yahweh is definitely king. And so the four that we start the day off with is brought to us by the letters D and V. D being fire, taking action. M being the letter of water, which is intuition and emotional self. And then V is associated with earth. So we're bringing it to the solidified form when we get done doing that. Happy Friday. Happy Holy Day, everybody. And it being a day of 5, we are in E and W are the letters for the number 5. E also being fire, taking initiative, taking action. What I say? N is air, intellect, and then W is earth, bringing things into the earthly realm. So that is the numerology and the gematria of the day. Like I said, it's a great day for my 3, 6, 9s, and 5s. You guys like to be all over the place and everywhere and anywhere. So this will be a good space for you guys to, expand and find, adventures and stuff like that. Just make sure you guys use the 4 that we begin the day with to provide you with some stability and a focus on what you want. So getting into the Netaroos, what is 5? 5 is Herakuhuti, Canaanite is Kamael, Kabbalistical is Jabora, Yoruba is Ogun, and Hindu Kush is Bagalamuki. We're talking about the 5th sphere here, ruled by the planet Mars. The Tuesday is Mars. If you're born on a Tuesday, thank you for subscribing. I love you too. I'm gonna come back over here and do my shout outs. I see y'all over there. Just give me 1 second. The color is blood red and purple. The number is 11 for my 11 life pathers in the back, like myself. The gems is red coral and garnet. As far as the herbalism in the bath is rompe, saragwe, holly, or anamu. Pine and vencedor. Oils is pine and cedarwood. Incense is pine, tobacco, and cedarwood. The hakao, which is the words of power for today, is hling, HLRING. And the planetary words of power is on, crane, kreen, krong. You could say those. You guys know how to do it, right? AUNG, KRANG, KRING, KRAUNG. Those are the hakaos for the day. The spiritual direction is north, and the mundane direction is the southeast. Now, the personality portfolio, positive and negative traits that 5 bestows upon us. Some positive traits are courage, manifesting as a lack of fear of bodily harm. Oh, courage manifesting as a lack of fear of bodily harm, being energetic, prudent, magnanimous. Who? Forceful, enterprising, constructive, muscularly, skillful, zealous, passionate, delighted, and motivated by situations involving challenges or hard and dangerous but relatively short work. Some negative traits on our animal spirit for the day of 5 is quarrelsome, antagonistic, pugnacious, arrogant, impetuous, rash, choleric, destructive, violent, forceful, excessive, irritable, overzealous, and excessively passionate, inclined to tobacco, alcohol, murder, treason, cruelty, etc. Because 5 deals with Mars. That's, warlike energy, right? Some mental traits: analysis, gaining insight into things by separating them into their parts through abstract analogies. As far as careers or functions go, we are focusing on soldiers, fighters, warriors, executioners, butchers, slaughterers, hunters, people employed in dangerous undertakings, firemen, athletes, mechanics, surgeons, analytical theoreticians, criminal lawyers, prosecutors, policemen, shrewd and driven business executives. As far as the spiritual portfolio goes, hey Beanie, we're dealing with justice, detachment, courage, external obstruction. Spiritual function. Let's remember that underlining all action is the urge to succeed, which depends on following divine law, which is Mayat. Our protection from all external obstruction is the domain of Herakuhuti, but all such obstructions are the external projections of the obstructed condition of our life force, caused by our breaking of the laws of Mayat and our dealings with others, by cutting, no pun intended, our identity off from our persons and placing it firmly in ourself, the indwelling intelligence, we find the strength to be just with others in all situations. Thus, we receive protection from the Supreme Being. It also gives us the courage to sacrifice our lives for the well-being of others. The failure to detach our identity from our persons compromises our sense of justice and our ability to grow spiritually. So if you move from a place of fear or lack or scarcity or poverty or whatever, you have an imbalanced solar plexus chakra, my friend. You should not be afraid of anything, anybody, around you, inside of you, above you, below you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. And that is the numerology and gematria of the day. Giving you guys, hey Joshua, peace to the God. Hey Farigo. Saying hi to y'all up here. Peace, Katrina. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I appreciate you from Nigeria for subscribing. Hey Derek, peace to the Gemini. I'm also Mercurian. Galaxy. Peace, peace. Me and Jesus be chilling. Manager, Yahweh is king. Absolutely. Kayshawn, I always appreciate you pulling up. Do. Soup, Jod. I don't know. I apologize. I know I butchered. I ain't even. Oh, hello. Peace to you. Hola, Jordan. Walter, what's up? Hello, hello. All right, so let's get into the astrological astronomical report, y'all. I did not watch Degrassi. I'm too old to be watching Degrassi. That was like my younger siblings if they watched it, which I doubt. So getting into the astrological astronomical report, we start the day off with a 4% waxing crescent moon. The moon rising at 8:32 a.m. and setting at 7:58 p.m. Tropically as well as draconic, so our mind and our soul are in alignment in that Piscean energy, introducing us to the day of four, because as Pisces, is Chesed, and that is the fourth Sephiroth, and we are in the fourth day with the 3 and 1, right? Right? You guys are with me still, okay? All right, so it's all about your thought process, really imagining what you want and putting it into your aura. The moon is in the fourth house right now of home and family. So, like, focusing your introspection and your desires and your third eye on the kind of home life, the nurturing that you want, being compassionate, keeping your emotions steady. Those things are key in your mind and allowing your mind to attract what's in your aura. In our energy exchanges, we are at 8 degrees in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about being revolutionary, unique, the power to be one with all, getting out your ego and learning how to give to others without reciprocation. You're giving because you have an abundance to give, and to give to someone is also to give to yourself. I say that is the lesson of the Aquarian energy. Again, happening in the space of home and family. But like I said, if you're coming from a space of lack, of poverty, of fear, of scarcity, judgment, whatever, you're not, all those restrictions that we may have on that Capricorn energy, that 3, that understanding, that Bina, then it'll prevent you from moving in your Aquarius accordingly. This is the Sadabishan nakshatra that the moon is in. This is the 24th nakshatra in Vedic astrology, spanning from 6 degrees Aquarius to 20 degrees Aquarius. It's ruled by the planet Rahu, which is the north node of the moon. And its presiding deity is Vasu, a group of 8 deities associated with the light, energy, and prosperity. Um, yeah, the symbol is a circle representing the ability to see things as they are, and a 1,000 petaled flower symbolizing the power of healing and spiritual growth. Rahu's influence brings illusion, discovery, and material desires. Rahu is a planet that seeks to bring transformation. It can sometimes create confusion, but also leads to breakthroughs, especially in matters of spirituality, knowledge, and hidden realms. As far as the symbol, with it being a circle or a petaled flower, it indicates the wholeness of life and the unity of opposites. The circle can also represent infinity, the cosmos, the idea of completeness. The symbol can be linked to spiritual growth, healing, and transformation. The deity Vasu brings light, prosperity, and healing. It's considered to be the keepers of the cosmic order and bring abundance, prosperity, and spiritual enlightenment. The connection with Vasu enhances the healing abilities and the spiritual insights individuals born under this energy is. With the moon, the moon in Sadabisha can sometimes lead to the feelings of emotional isolation or a sense of being misunderstood. And then people with the moon here may prefer solitude and may not easily share their emotions with others. This can sometimes result in a sense of emotional detachment or distance from loved ones. Illusion and confusion, like we said before, Rahu can create that sense, which is the ruling energy over here, around matters of self identity and emotions. The moon here may bring moments of emotional instability, making it harder for individuals to fully understand or articulate their own feelings. And Rahu can create an illusion or make people feel emotionally disconnected from the material world. Be mindful of an overactive mind today. Discover more or understand deeper truth. So that's what the moon is bringing for us. Okay. No, I'm not the actress. Sorry to disappoint. The sun rises at 7:08 a.m. and setting at 5:17 p.m. In our mindset, tropically, the sun is at an 11 degrees, a degree of mastery in Aquarius in the fourth house. So mastering that revolutionary energy, being unique, being in that power of united with all in that realms of home and family. Aquarius also deals somewhat with that philanthropic mindset, but more so like in a revolutionary activist kind of sense. That's what's happening in our mindset of things. Mastering that thing is key. in our energy exchanges, the result of our mindset being revolutionary will come into the limitations, the restrictions, the boundaries, and the discipline and the different challenges we'll experience in Capricorn. We start the day off with our mind, with our energy exchanges being in Capricorn. The Shravana Nakshatra is the specific like area in the Capricorn constellation where the sun is at, and I can read a little bit off of that to you. Mm, This nakshatra goes from 10 degrees Capricorn to 23 degrees Capricorn. It's ruled by the moon and the presiding deity of Vishnu, the protector and preserver of the universe in Hindu mythology. The symbol is three footprints or the ear. It brings communication, learning, understanding in the mind of emotions and intuition. So today might be a pretty emotional day for everybody, especially with it being a Venusian day, which deals with your heart chakra as well. So dealing with that third eye, emotional introspection stuff, lining it to your heart chakra of the day. Very interesting energy. The best visibility for Earthshine on the moon is at the end of dusk today. So you might see like that full moon looking. Yep. Jupiter and Aldebaran are animal inga at 4:42 p.m. Jupiter is 5.2 degrees north. Observe at 5:52 p.m. with a 5.2 degree north separation. As you know, Jupiter is sitting over there in the Taurus constellation. So Aldebaran is the star over there near the horns, and it's bringing on that energy of like materialism, beauty, manifesting the things that you find beautiful, that you value, that you prioritize in your space, your artistic, creative juices and all that fun stuff. You know, it's nice there. Be mindful because you are near the horns. So being stubborn, being black, one-sided, moving too slow to the point of like procrastination to a certain extent. You want to be mindful of all of that, but you know, you know. Venus and Neptune are at minimal angle at 2:52 p.m. Venus is 3.2 degrees northwest. Observe at 6:32 p.m. tonight with a 3.3 degree north-northwest separation. Venus rules over the heart chakra. This is what we value, what we prioritize. This facets of love, how we feel about self. Place of business and wealth is also key here too, in different facets of love. And we have that in the space where we imagine. Again, coming into that space of, pay attention to how you feel about what it is that you want in your space, and pay attention to how you feel when you're thinking about other thoughts. Your feelings, your emotions, your heart chakra should definitely be key around this space and time. Pre-gaming you guys for the Aries energy, because like I said, we are in the year of 9, and the planets are aligned up beautifully around this period time of year to help us really visualize what we want in our space and what we want to give birth to. What kind of crops do we want to have? What kind of flowers do we want to bloom in our new year of Aries, right? So like the winter time is supposed to be a magical time of stillness and introspection for that. So don't allow all the, like we talked about this last few days, there's a lot of energy out here trying to tug on your mindset, trying to tug on your emotions, trying to tug on your thought process, your focus. They want your attention because if you're focused on their garden, their crops, their flowers that they want to grow, you're going to start putting effort into helping it grow however they want it, instead of you focusing on your own stuff and what it is that you want and what you're moving towards. So be mindful when you see that energy, especially on these screens, because Aquarius rules electronic communication as well. So be mindful through all of these screens, whether it's the TV, the laptop, the phone, the tablet, whatever. They're trying to pull on your energy to get you to focus on their garden and not yours. So you do with that, okay? The moon and Saturn, minimal angle today, a few hours ago. At 12:03 a.m., the moon was zero point 0.7 degrees north northwest. Conjunction at 12:34 a.m., the moon was zero point 0.7 degrees north. Observe at 7:43 p.m. tonight with a 3 degree west southwest separation. So you have that introspection that we've seen in that Pisces Aquarius energy. Saturn, the planet of limitations and challenges, the planet that rules over the root chakra, is sitting in Pisces in that space of imagination. And so what this does is it creates challenges and limitations and rules and regulations to your imagination, not so much to remove you away from them, but show you what kind of work that you have to do to, bring your imagination into the physical realm. You know what I mean? So long-term planning in alignment with what you're dreaming about and what it is that, is in alignment, Neptune, Pisces energy, that all deals with your Akashic records as well. So being mindful of that, being aware of that, giving thanks to Saturn for the limitations, the restrictions and stuff like that that we need so that we can bring things into fruition, right? Open star cluster IC 2395 is well placed in the Vela constellation for all my sky watchers. You guys can definitely look up and see that star cluster up there. So that is the astrological astronomical report. So we're going to get into the calendar. Before I get into the calendar, I'm going to check my. I see you guys going in on the comments over here. Or it can kind of be described as your inner light shining on the outside, or your essence, really. Exactly. Exactly. I love it here to see the sky as you described them as dope. It is. Don't go over intelligent, sister. I can't help it. Feel less, think more. Actually, it should be a balance of both, Ted Word. Do you believe in the creator? Yes, I believe that we're all creators and we're all facets of the one creator. Jupiter. Yeah, Jupiter is a good time. Jupiter is for expansion and abundance, and we love it here. We are just experiencing ourselves right now. We experience ourselves in the cosmos and nature and personifications and energy exchanges. We love it here, right? You love experiencing yourself. And that's why what you choose to focus on is also a reflection of yourself and what you find important, what you prioritize. You're in control of yourself. No one can make you do anything. Nobody can make you upset. Nobody can make you angry, make you scared, make you do anything. You make you do things. And once you start walking with that level of accountability, ooh, you is a monster to be played with. You understand me? Okay. So in ancient Kemetic calendar, we are, yes, knowledge and wisdom. That is the 1 and 2. Today we are in the day of understanding and knowledge, 3 and 1. The month of TV. So in the ancient Kemetic calendar, we get 3 seasons a year. Each season gets 4 months. Each month gets 30 days, and we chop those 30 days off into 10-day weeks, which we call decades. We are currently in the month of TB. We're here till February 9th in alignment with the Gregorian calendar. The ruling deity of this energy is Isis, which is the goddess of fertility and magic. We begin the planting season here because we're in a season of Peret. So we start the season off with the soil being all frozen and hey, Eldon, and all the things and stuff not growing, and it's still so we can have introspection, so we can go inward and think and plan and organize and imagine, and we're shedding things and making room for the new things that are going to come in the spring, and we're setting our intentions for what it is that we want to come in the spring, right? This is a season that we should embrace a whole lot more, but I know the society we live in wants to tug and pull on your mind and your energy, and don't focus on that. Focus on money, focus on this, focus on the news, focus on that gossip, focus on here. So, here, there. You guys know where I'm going with that. But by the end of this season, the end of Peret is May. So by the time we reach to the end of the season, the flowers would have bloomed. And you're looking like, wow, I'm so glad that I focused on this garden and not them gardens that was tugging on my energy, because this was what I wanted. So, think about your future self while you're in the present, right? Right. Focus on well-being. What university did I attend? I attended Kane University in New Jersey. I went there for psychology. We, in the Hebrew calendar, we are in the month of Shavat. We entered the month of Shavat during the new moon. And I can read a little bit of the Hebrew calendar with you guys. Yeah. So the new year for the trees is the key holiday in Shavat, celebrating the natural world and the environment. We are in the season of the winter. Shavat marks the beginning of a rainy season in Israel. It's the month of growth and renewal, symbolizing the fruit-bearing season in the spiritual sense. The 15th of Shavat is celebrated as Tu B'Av Shavat, the new year for trees, which marks the renewal of nature and the importance of the land of Israel. So the 15th of Shavat is actually the 13th of February. So you guys can mark your calendars on that day. Shavat's keywords are growth, renewal, connection to the land. The holiday of Rosh Chodesh, Shavat, marks the beginning of Shavat each year. which was January 29th this year. Okay, so no, so then it's February 14th. Um, and yeah, so we're here until February 28th, and then we'll enter the month of Adar. As far as the Hebrew energy goes, here's the daily thoughts. Every day transcend the limitations and boundaries set for you by this world. Make every day another exodus from Egypt. But with two distinctions. Egypt had to be broken, the world must be repaired. We left Egypt, we must stay within the world. This is the paradoxical path of inner truth. Remain within the world, but escape its grasp. Because in truth, the world is good, but as long as you allow the world to dictate your boundaries, it will not show you its truth. And that is the word. Banana or peach? Peach, definitely. What about the year Nisan? Nisan is a month. The month of Nisan, I believe, is like December. I think we did that already. Hold on. Let me double check, because I always, not always, I have always been using the Hebrew calendar, but not on a daily basis like I have been. I'm sorry. Nisan is the new year. That's the new year. That's March to April. That's when we get the Exodus from Egypt and all that fun stuff. So in this space and time, like I said, it's imagining, it's preparing you in the wintertime, having the introspect, the thinking about it, and then the actual activities. I was trying to say like four words at the same time. Activities and happenings occur in the actual spring, right? So that is Shavat. And then getting into the planetary forecast of things, the year of 9 has been brought to us by wisdom in our cipher, wisdom in our power, 2025. This is the year of gold, being passionate, interesting, and faithful people, attracting many people, generous, kind, and long lasting relationships, love of luxury and spending money, ambition, and willpower are keys here. The Baobab for West African horoscope is a key here, January 4th to February 3rd. So we got a couple more days in the energy of the Baobab. Being firm, stable, strong, and invincible. Having the resources to conquer, resist, resilience, self-confidence, integrity, honesty, reflection, and cleverness. Living a well-structured and prosperous life. In Native American horoscope is the otter. March 8th is I know so many people whose birthday is March 8th. That is so crazy. Like, that is a really big day. Why is that such a big day? What is March 8th? What is 9 months before March 8th? 6 on the 6. What is that? That's June? The summertime? Yeah. Summertime conception. What is that? And it's all like is March 8th. Like, that is the day. Like, I know other March babies. I know a 10th. I know a 19th. But that March 8th day, I don't know what people was doing in June. No, Nisan, Nisan is a Hebrew month. But yeah, so the Native American energy is the otter. That's the horoscope. Butterfly clan, we're here until February 18th. We started this on January 20th. Demanding bliss and help, inviting us to behave like children, have fun, and accept the flow of life. Strength to smooth out any circumstances. We are now officially in the energy of the wood snake, bringing us in alignment with that year of the gold, the love of luxuries and spending money, having ambition and willpower, working on your business. Slow and steady wins the race here with the wood snake, right? Being more introspective, paying attention, long-term planning, be mindful of impulsive actions. They will not do well, because not only are we in the snake, we are in the wood. The wood is earth. Ground yourself is key here. All right. So getting into the week of the energy, we are on our last day of Mut in the ancient Kemetic calendar. We started Mut on the 22nd. Being goal-oriented, protective, generous, loving, parent, mother of the world, sensitive, affectionate, loyal, and focused is the vibe. I think we entered Amun Ra tomorrow. I think that's the one we entered tomorrow, but we'll find out tomorrow. Yom Shishi in the Hebrew calendar is the energy we are in for the day. And so let's talk about Yom Shishi. And we're also going to talk about the Hindu calendar. Yay, we love it here. Not Yom Shishi. Yeah, I said it, Yom Shishi. Which means sixth day. Spiritual significance. On the sixth day, God created humankind in his image, Genesis 1:24-31. It is the day when God completed his creation by making humans and preparing the world for rest. The sixth day is often associated with completion, human dignity, and the work of creation in Jewish thought. Friday is a day of preparation for the Sabbath, a time when people focus on preparing themselves in their homes for the holy day of rest. All right. They say like and the Moors call Friday the holy day because it is the day when humans were created. Um, Yam Shishi's keywords is completion, preparation, and work. Friday in the Hindu calendar is Shukravar. Goddess Lakshmi and Venus rule over this day, of course. Oh, Moses. Moses. Um, Goddess Lakshmi is the goddess of wealth, prosperity, abundance, and good fortune. Venus, the planet of beauty, love, and material wealth, is associated with Lakshmi's qualities. She represents both spiritual and material prosperity as well as harmony. Associated activities. Fridays are considered particularly auspicious for worshiping Goddess Lakshmi, asking for blessings of wealth, success, and prosperity. Many people observing fasting and perform Lakshmi pujas and pujas in the hope of bringing financial stability and harmony into their lives. Fridays are also linked to beauty rituals and improving your relationships, and we love it here. Virgo, we're both Virgos, Raphael. Um, Crazy. Today is my little bro birthday, Dame Aquarius. I love him though. Yeah, Aquarius are interesting beings. I have an Aquarius sibling. I don't want to talk to her ever again for the rest of my life. I really don't. But also coming into the realization she's also a rat, and I'm like, oh. Came into that realization when we were going over the year of the wood snake real heavy during the planetary forecast. All right, so today is also focused on the heart chakra, the anahata. This is the unstruck, unhurt, unbeaten. It's located in the middle of your chest between your shoulder blades. This rules over your self-esteem, your love, wealth, wisdom, compassion, empathy, forgiveness. It's represented by the crescent moon. The upper part of your heart chakra is like the D major note, and the overall heart is the D note, and then the lower heart is the C major note. And the EU vowel sound is the sound for my Reiki babies. And 639 hertz, green 560 to 520 nm is the frequency for the green today. Yam or cling is the hakao for today. Again, for my Reiki folks. Venus rules over this day, also associated with Oshun. The internal side of the heart chakra is Taurus energy. This rules over what you love, what you find beauty in, what you prioritize, what you value, all that beautiful stuff. Hey, AZ. Heru. Kundalini, sensual forces. We're talking about the seventh Sephiroth. This is Netzach, the celestial designers are here, okay? Celestial workers design. This is also can be associated with the solar plexus chakra, which is Netzach or victory, right? The external side of the heart chakra is Libra or the Oba scales. Nettet, Kundalini, sensual forces. The seventh Sephiroth, again, the celestial workers, still dealing with Netzach with victory. But, when you align your heart, like I said, that, Tippereth or Leo energy deals with your confident courageousness and also rules over the heart. So that's the interplay between the two. All right. So that is what we have amongst the calendar, y'all. So we done went on over the mathematics of the day. We done went over the gematria, the netarus of the day, the astrological, astronomical report. We done went over calendars and horoscopes of the day. Are you guys ready for the planetary hour? As soon as I find my paper. Let's do it. Summer love or something, right? Crazy. Today's my little brother. Like 7. My current reading. Gita. Oh yeah, welcome Gita. What about Mayan calendar? Is world not ending? Well, the world's not ending because no energy is created or destroyed. It's just recycled and transmuted. The world as we know it could be ending as our energy gets recycled into another form, but yeah. What is the most vital book on earth? Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know. They all seem pretty important because they're all different facets of, God. They all were created by gods. They all were, interpreted and edited. Some for gods that had overactive solar plexus chakras, some gods had underactive solar plexus chakras, but it's still nonetheless no event is by accident. Everything is done intentionally and in person and in divine order. So I don't. That's a hard question, but I don't think I could just pick one book. I know some people say the Bible. That's because that's their personal reference, and that's what's the most important book on their earth. You know what I'm saying? But I like the Bible, but I also like the Quran, and I'm really falling in love with the Kabbalah, and I can't wait to read the Zohar. And I use the Metu Neter Volume 1 like my Bible. And the Book of Enoch was kind of irritating, but certain aspects of it was really interesting. And then reading The Science and Myth of Melanin and the Miseducation of the Negroes, that changed my life. So many good books out here, guys. So many. Do they have like a Bible type situation in Hindu religion? Thank you for liking the screen over there, LA. Appreciate you. What do you mean by the Kabbalah? The Kabbalah is a good book. The Zohar? The Zohar we're going to read in the book club next, so I'm excited about that. But right now we're reading, which book? The Zohar. I don't believe in horoscope, numerology, astrology, and zodiac shit. You don't have to. How many galaxies we got? An infinite amount. As many cells that you have in your body. Astronomy is what, please? Astronomy is how we tell time. It's our way of telling the time and the cycles of time and nature. That's what it is. It also has electromagnetic fields, just like anything else on this plane has an electromagnetic field. And so that's the astrology of it. That's gypsy crystal ball is okay. I've never used a crystal ball, to be honest with you. I do wear crystals, but I've never used a crystal ball. I gotta learn what the science of that is. Astronomy is the study of stars. Right. What about Egyptians calendar? I did the ancient Kemetic. That was the TB. That was being in the month of TB in the decan of, we're in the 4th decan of the month. That was the Kemetic calendar. Harry Potter for me, read them every year. Harry Potter was a good one too. You know another one, if you're going to go that route? The Indian in the Cupboard. That was a great one. The 5 people you meet in heaven. And then when I was a kid, I grew up in abuse, y'all. But reading that book, Dave Pelzer, A Child Called It, and then A Man Named Dave, changed my life. Changed my life. I tried to read that John again as an adult. I couldn't read it. I couldn't finish it because it was bringing up so much. That was like really heavy shadow work. I could not finish that book. Nice glasses. Thank you. I just got them. They finally got my prescription right, because the first time I went to go pick up my glasses, they wasn't correct. I was like, in all my such and such years of wearing glasses, this never happened to me before. What's astrology? I hope I answered your question about astrology. Astrology is getting into the electromagnetic fields and the characteristics of the electromagnetic fields of astronomical placements. Yes, the world's not ending. It will get repaired. Revelations 23:34. Oh, I got to read that one. I just go off of quantum physics. No energy can be destroyed, created, or destroyed. We here. I love Mother Nature. We, food, and smart women like you. That's my favorite combo too. Listen. I've been chilling with the weed though, because it just doesn't seem like a right time to be inebriated. I ain't gonna hold you. So I've been sober. I've been sober for about 3 weeks now. Very proud of myself. I'm gonna stay sober until the end of Ramadan, because I usually give up weed during Ramadan anyway. Do you know about any historical stuff about Nigeria and Africa? I don't, but if you want to shoot me any information, I'll be accepting of it. Now, you said something about the Mayan calendar. I'm going to expand myself. I'm going to study into that and start figuring out ways to implement that into my daily mathematics. So thank you for that. I'm always open for constructive criticism. You know what I'm saying? So we can start including the Mayan calendar. I like it there. I wonder if Mayan and Aztec are kind of similar. We're gonna get into that. You gave up meat for Ramadan? Oh yeah, I always give up meat. I always give up meat, bread, dairy, snacks, happiness, sugar drinks, because around that time of month, sis loves a Dr. Pepper, okay? All of that. World not ending. It's not going to end. There's no way the world can end. The way the world is set up, if the world, it doesn't work. Anyway, which book? I've been researching the Kabbalah. Oh, okay. Yeah, we read The Power of the Kabbalah. That was the last book we stream read. Now we're reading Kabbalah. And the next book we're going to read is the Kabbalion. And then we're going to get into the Zohar. If you want to join me for my stream reading, I don't have a set time. I just do it when Spirit's like, okay, you got time, sit down and read. And then I'll hop on here and I'll start reading. So if you want to favorite me, favorite my page or whatever, every time I go live, you'll see it up there. It'll be like, come read with me. And that's when I'm reading my book. I think Mayans and Aztecs are related. Okay. I know I need to learn enunciations if I'm going to read that stuff because, oh my God, the letters they be using together, oh my God, what are we saying? I don't know. I'm still trying to get my tongue around the Hindu enunciations of things. It's fun though. It's definitely a fun learning experience. Definitely. All right, y'all. So let's get into the planetary hour. We're going to start on the hour of Venus. During this time is a great time to get into aesthetics. For our creatives, you want to paint, make jewelry, make clothing, just make anything. Get into your business. Thank you, chicken butt. Romance. This is good hours to do some romantic activities, playing with your emotions and stuff like that. Venus hours are from 12 a.m. to 1 a.m., 7 a.m. to 8 a.m., 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., and then 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Venus is sitting over there in Pisces still, and we talked about Venus and Neptune being in conjunction today, so really imagining the things that you want in your space. I'm not old, so we don't know how old I am, because I'm not old. The hours of Mercury are from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., 3 p.m. to 4 p.m., and then 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mercury is all about communication, learning, absorbing information, traveling, compartmentalizing things, organizing. You want to play with your calendar. You want to clean up some stuff or whatever. All those fun things. Being of service during that period of time is good too, because, it's big for equality, especially for those of you guys who are trying to invoke things. You got to put something out to invoke, right? That is the Eshu crossroads. You have to give to take. You got to be here to go there. You know what I'm saying? Reminding you guys, Mercury is sitting over there in Aquarius in that air energy of intellect, the power to be one with all. It's all up in the Ketters, with it being revolutionary, it's like the intellect of your root chakra being rooted up into the cosmos, realizing that, instead of being rooted into the earth, we should be rooted into our, one, the ultimate orc being. All right. Hours of the moon, 2 a.m. to 3 a.m., 9 a.m. to 10 a.m., 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., and then 11 p.m. to midnight. Now, the moon is all about introspection, home and family, paying attention to your emotions, your inner matriarch, all that fun stuff. The moon is sitting over there in Pisces, and our introspect, today is a day of visualization. On the energy exchanges, the moon is sitting over there in Aquarius, so getting the Ketters. So we're getting a lot of downloads from our connected auric body. So a lot of the things, so the butterfly effect really is in effect right now. So you could be over there on the other side of the world thinking something, feeling something, saying something, and somebody else somewhere else on some other time zone is going to feel it, ingest it, download it, and be like, I got a message from spirit. So with that being said, be mindful of things that come out your mouth. Be mindful of the actions and the attitudes and the blah, 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 blah. All right. Saturn's hours, 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Oh, okay. Oh, it's 4:18. That's the time I was born. Gang, gang. 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., 5 p.m. to 6 p.m., and then midnight, we start the Sabbath at a Saturn hour, of course, right? Saturn is a space in, how young am I? I'm very young. Saturn is the space of discipline and order where we deal with our challenges. Long-term planning happens here. We move in gratitude as we be the authority of self, or, because some of you guys feel more comfortable with having other people, places, things, situations, ideas outside of yourself be the authority of you. And I'm not here to judge. You do what you want to do, boo. But this is the space and time where you focus on that. Now, Saturn is in that space of Pisces, and that space of chess is the imagination. So we are, coming into the space where we're imagining the challenges and the long-term planning and what that looks like and what that's going to expand to, and it's fun there. Happy born time. Thank you. But yeah, and the long-term planning is coming out of that chesed. So, you can dream big, but bring that dream down and give yourself authority. Like, I want this dream to come true. So what do we have to do? How do I need to organize myself? What kind of boundaries, what kind of self-discipline do I need to achieve to have this dream come true? You know what I'm saying? That. Jupiter, we talked about Jupiter a little bit, sitting over there in Gemini on our thought process, providing expansion and abundance in our mindset with the community and our intellect is happening over there in the eighth house of empowerment, transformation. It is in retrograde. So being mindful of that Jupiter's expansion and return and joy is a little bit on a slow down. Check on your Sagittarian friends. They might be really tired right now. They might be separating themselves from people right now. Check on the Sagittarian placement friends, okay? But Jupiter's over there in the energy exchanges. Jupiter is in Taurus, so again, slow down on that expansion, abundance on the material things, and the heart chakra, what you value, business and love and stuff like that. Because right now we're in the space of imagining it. We're not in the space of making it happen yet. But during the month of February, we will be removing a lot of these retrograde spaces. So yay, right? But Jupiter's hours are from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m., which is right now, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m., and then 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. All right. The hours of Mars. This is where you might want to get into some aggressive activities, assertiveness. You might want to work out, doing some physical activity. What motivates you? What ambition? What gives you ambition? What triggers you? What makes you angry? You know what I'm saying? Where's your confidence? Do you feel confident? Are you scared of some stuff? You need to remove some of them fears. There's no room for fear in the realms of gods, right? All that fun stuff. Those hours of Mars is from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. and then 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. And Mars is sitting over there in Cancer. Like they say, Cancer debilitates Mars because it doesn't allow Mars to move as assertive or ambitious or out there raw like it really is accustomed to, because it makes Mars go more inward and be more introspective and start nurturing your solar plexus chakra. Again, we're in the space of standing still and just nurturing ourselves. It's not Aries season yet, so you don't need your Mars at full throttle. You need your Mars at rest because it's winter time, right? This is happening in the ninth house of expansion and abundance and optimism. So it's to keep you like, yeah, your solar plexus chakra is on the slow down, but like don't let it bring you down into depression. Allow that Jupiter house to keep you optimistic and keep you in alignment with the wisdom from the oracles and the sages. And we move in gratitude, right? And our energy exchanges and happenings, Mars is over there in Gemini energy. So it's in that space of creating new beginnings and transformations to your community, what you're learning about, your forms of communication, your intellect, your flexibility, how focused you are. So having a sense of focus is big here as well. The hours of the sun, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. What did Jupiter say to Neptune? I don't know. What did it say? I see Uranus. Um, the sun is over there at 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. These are the hours of the sun, excuse me. 6 a.m. to 7 a.m., 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., and 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So the sun has just as much energy as Mars, but Mars is more assertive and aggressive and being more militaristic. I'm about to make up a word. Military sense, right? Whereas the sun is just like, I just got this energy. I'm ready to experience things. I want to be extroverted, da 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 da. And right now that energy is sitting over there in Aquarius in our mindset, all about society, electronic communication, being revolutionary, downloading the knowledge from the sages. While in the energy exchanges of your experience, that sun is sitting over in Capricorn. So we're experiencing some challenges. We're experiencing authority. Who's your authority? And y'all see that out here. It's been a line of division over who's saying who was the better authoritarian, and certain authority things are ripping the rug from under everything, and being more authority of self instead of authority of all these different factions around us. There's a lot of different things going on right now, but I think it's nice because it's in abundance in alignment with Pluto sitting between Aquarius and Capricorn. These planets, the last time we had Pluto straddling between the internal and external part of our root chakra, we were in the Revolutionary War. And this happens every 428 years. So if you keep rewinding back 428, 428, 428, you'll see a pattern of the rise and fall of empires, right? They say like, oh, 400 years a slave. Okay, that was like a 428. That's another 428, you know what I'm saying? So you see like a bunch of different empires and tribes and villages and societies rising and falling, every 428. And so we're experiencing that right now with our sun being in alignment with Pluto. Mercury is also in alignment with Pluto, so we feel it in our community and what we're learning and what we're aware of, what we're invoking in our space. Again, while I say y'all be mindful of what y'all speaking into the cosmos, be mindful of what you're speaking on these screens. It's intentional for you to share and repost misinformation. It's very intentional. It's very easy to do because everybody up here is lying like shit. I don't know why y'all like to lie so much. And a lot of these things ain't even real accounts that be up here lying. And people not doing their due diligence and they just sharing it. And it's just like, bro, it is, why is we lying like this? Why did y'all just make that shit up? It's girls up here crying, like full face crying, like, oh my God. And she lying. Like, oh my God, I thought only Leo men do that. It's like, no, just playing, not really. Anyway, let me go into the comments before I read y'all out. Um, I subscribe. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate you. Happy 420. Oh yeah, it was 420, right? It's about to be my mama's birthday, 426. There are around 10,000 religions in the world, but the five major religions are Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, and Judaism. A lot of books and sheets. Right, agreed. I be trying to touch at least the five because 10,000 is overwhelming. But maybe I might come back in another life and be able to touch the other. Every life I just come back and at least touch like 100 or so. I don't know. Maybe might live long enough to touch all 10,000 in this lifetime. The women in my life, the women in my bloodline, they live to be at least 100. So that means like I got like a good like 70 something years in me still. So, we'll see. Yes, check on me. Yes, checking on you, Keisha. I'm glad you came out. Detroit. Is Pluto still existing? Yeah, Pluto still exists. I think Earth low key got some beef with Pluto we don't know about because one day it's a planet, then it's not a planet, then it's a planet, then it's not a planet. I'm like, dang, you know, it's kind of like everybody dropping out of the World Health Organization right now. What did Jupiter say to Neptune? Oh, I think I answered that. Are we expecting new planets? Oh, I love that you asked that. So that's the power of the mindset. Do you want to experience new planets? As long as we collectively want to and we don't want to explore more, of course we will. What's going to happen is the more we expand ourselves and when the more we start, like, people don't realize the power of the things that they say. Like, we have, like, the placebo effect is like a nice, like, layman's example. If I give you some sugar water or whatever and tell you that it's going to heal you, you could really think it's going to heal you and it's going to heal you. And in certain places, they're very well like aware of the placebo effect to the point where like in order to heal somebody, they'll just have them surrounded around a bunch of people that are speaking healing into themselves. Knowing that you are majority water, doing the water experiment. Say nice things in one cup of water, say evil things in another cup of water. Have the snowflakes playing jazz music, um, what is it called? Symphonies on one, and then heavy metal on another one, and then play some trap music on another one, and see how the snowflakes form, see how the water molecules form and stuff like that. You see the difference. You are that cup of water. You know what I'm saying? So if you're speaking into existence by yourself or with a group of other people, like, hey, I want to experience this, I want to experience that. And collectively lately, we have been collectively talking about new lands beyond the ice wall and, certain lands rising and falling and the realization of certain things. I don't think y'all really notice the power of your mindsets and your ability to invoke things. You guys really are speaking things into space, into these organites right here. These screens are organized. They're absorbing your energy, and that's why it's called a cellular device. It's cell-like. It's an extension of you. You're speaking things into existence, my gods. And so, yeah, we have been collectively talking about new planets and planets floating closer to us and woo woo wop, just like how we used to do the rain dance to make the rain come. Just how we collectively speak on the heat and the heat arrives and stuff like that. You can speak new planets into our place. I definitely foresee one. I foresee our physical bodies and their capabilities expanding. Definitely see that. Which I follow a lot of scientific news articles that talk about like certain DNA strands popping back up, certain immunities occurring, certain cellular immunities and stuff like that starting to develop in people. And we're really growing and expanding as like vessels. You know what I'm saying? Our org body is also growing and expanding. So our vessel is just a mirror of that. And nature is mirroring that as well. Just like we have plants that rise and fall every season, we have animals that rise and fall. No energy is created or destroyed. So even though that animal may go extinct, you're going to see a new animal arise. You get what I'm saying? So, just like we see Saturn's rings disappearing, certain planets going so far out, we don't realize they're, was there anymore. And then a lot of discoveries are happening in that Kuiper belt between Mars and Jupiter, to where we're starting to see, like, bigger planets coming around in our orbit. And you know we have different astronomers and offices and stuff like that now who are like, they want to explore, they want to expand. And so yeah, I hope I answered your question. I went to a tangent. Hey, I can see you. Us from here. Yeah. What are the basic laws of psychology? The basic laws of psychology, that's something actually I'm about to start teaching. That's crazy that you asked me that. So I have a thesis called Astropsychology, where I align the astrological concepts and spiritual concepts with the chakras and the sephiros to lifespan development theories by Eric Erickson and Carl Jung and Sigmund Freud and a bunch of other lifespan developer theorists, because it's like a lot of them, especially according to the reading Kabbalah, has been confirming my mindset on this. But a lot of scientists get a lot of their knowledge from spirituality and religion, and they don't want to give that credit to spirituality and religion. They take the credit because they take the knowledge through their ego. um so when you think about the 7 stages of development, I think about the 7 chakras, and they are in alignment. You know what I'm saying? So that. But there aren't any basic laws. There's no laws of psychology. There's just theories. Like I spent 4 years learning theories, and it's very theoretical and philosophical, and it doesn't always apply to everybody all the time. But they are concepts that are adoptable, just like religion and spirituality. Not realizing it. You're right. People don't realize they're creating their own reality, especially people that come up here and do the doom and gloom, and the government is doing this, and Trump is doing that, and martial law and all that. Like, I'm just preparing people. No, you're manifesting, and you're putting it into the minds of people, and you're elevating their emotions and their, blood circulation, thus elevating their vibration while they're sitting there reading your bullshit. You're irresponsible. Um, hey, you are so pretty. God bless you. Thank you, Sonny. I appreciate you. Thank you for thinking I'm smart. 426, my sis B-Day. She Taurus, but I'm cool on her. Yeah, my mom's 426 Taurus as well. I love her. That's my best friend. That's my best friend. Was the Bible talking about 24 hours day in creation? That's a good question. Now the Book of Enoch got real detailed in that part, in that retrospect, but was I totally present during that to where I could sit here and quote it with you? No. But you know what? If you tap in with me tomorrow, I might have a better answer for you. I don't have an answer for you with that right now, but I'm not going to settle with telling you I don't know. I'm going to fuck around and find out. Thank you for that question. I love you too. It's all about vibration. I'll sub you if you make me a mod or give me to know. You want to be a mod? You come back in here tomorrow. People don't believe me. NASA finds new galaxies every day. They do. I don't know if you guys know this, but like in the astronomical, no, I'm not asleep. In the astronomical realm, this is the month of finding galaxies. I hate when my chapstick makes my lips start peeling. But yeah, so this is the between now and like April heavily is when we start, looking in the sky for my sky watchers out there, and you start finding the galaxies start appearing. NASA and Diddy both are searching for. I can't with you. I got something that exposed all truths about life. Really, I'm interested. KGV said a week in Genesis. Yeah, they said a week, but I'm not sure what the hours in a day was hitting for in that space. I'm not sure. Oh, abundance and prosperity coming to you too, beloved. My sister over there is snoring. She's tired. She had a long day. I do get excited in the spring. I am the end of the summer baby, but I am a Leo rising, so I love it. The spring and summertime, and then early fall. Once we get into late fall and it start getting dark around 4:30, and then now it's cold, I like to hibernate. I be want to hibernate, but this society gives me anxiety. Like I'm never allowed to rest. Like God forbid you take one season or one quarter out of 3 quarters a year. Can I take it off? Can I put my feet up and relax? Jesus Christ, no. Work harder. Oh, it's stressful. I got many interesting stuff and questions. Okay, we found each other. I have been looking for someone like you. Oh yeah, I'm here. I'm hibernating right now though. I'm trying to. I sent you from Philly or New York. Definitely New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. I'm in the armpit of Philly and New York. But let me give y'all read this so I can see y'all out. All right. Overall, it's the Magician card. We love it here. Utilizing all 4 elements to your disposal on this day of 4. Well, coming into the day of 5, because we're going to be empowered today, right? We're moving in our power today, and we love it here. And so we are focusing on our Uranus placement. Uranus is sitting over there in Taurus on the transit chart or current planet chart. It is in Aries on, it's having Aries rewind in my mind. Uranus is an Aries constellation. So when our energy exchanges, Uranus is providing progressive pushes in our solar plexus that's forcing you guys to have more power and be less scary of shit. Now, Uranus in our mindset is providing progressive pushes in what we value and what we prioritize in our facets of love and business. And we see that heavily here in this realm, right? With all these executive orders, and we're taking away, we're looking at a lot of things. One example that keeps coming into my head a lot is a lot of people dropping out of the World Health Organization and being more, I want to control myself. We need to learn how to take care of ourselves. We can't keep accepting handouts. A lot of African countries have responded to America doing the mass deportation and also taking away a lot of the funding that they've been doing a lot of countries. Now, right, wrong, or indifferent, I recall years and years ago, adults around me complaining about, thank you for the follow, complaining about how our country likes to go in other people's countries and we're always minding their business and we don't mind our business and we don't take care of our people. We're always taking care of other people, places, things, situations, outside of us, right? And so, yeah, I do need merch. That's definitely something I'm working towards. I got my designer back here, but he be sleeping on me. Okay. I'm trying to get them together. Teamwork. But yeah, so we said all of that. So now there is action happening to do those things. Now, did anybody say it was going to be easy? No, nobody said that it was going to be easy. But staying where we're staying at hasn't been easy either, has it? We've been complaining the whole time. So it's like you're complaining that we're minding everybody's business, but then you're complaining that we're taking our business back to ourselves. And yes, it does hurt people, but it's calling on those people to be in alignment with their own solar plexus chakra. We can't be in charge of everybody's solar plexus chakra. You have to be in control of your own. Now, for those of you guys who are watching the screens and you're internalizing it and you're making it about your own personal solar plexus chakra, so now you going out in the world and you being fearful because you've seen this and that and this, that, and that all on your phone screens and stuff, you are doing yourself a disservice and you are showing how underactive your personal solar plexus chakra is. That's not fair to you. Are you in charge of yourself? You know what I'm saying? You have your own internal law and order. You have your own way of doing things. You are a fingerprint. When you find yourself trying to control other people outside of yourself, hey, listen to me. And if you don't listen to me, you're not black enough. You're not spiritual enough. You're not feminine enough. You're not enough. Yeah, that's an overactive solar plexus chakra. And you're trying to control other things outside of yourself because you can't control anything going on inside. Work on that too. So we're not going to be overactive. We're not going to be underactive out here in fear because all the stuff we watch on TikTok all day. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to be balanced. I am in charge of myself. I control myself. I have my internal law. I have my internal vision. I know what I want and how I want to live, and I'm going to do what I have to do it. Uranus is currently creating progressive pushes in our mindset of what we value in the materialistic self. A lot of you guys have correlated a lot of your success with materialistic things for far too long. So progressive pushes to that. Learn how to live without certain things so that you can learn how to live the life that you want to live. New beginnings in the energy exchanges. Now, Jupiter is also on this card. So we have expansion and abundance. Be optimistic about the progressive pushes that are happening in your space. That's the power of the magician. Things are changing, but guess what? Who's on top? The man that knows how to utilize all of the elements in his realm that are changing. Okay? All right. Also, I like that we are on a day of 4 and the number here is 40. So we're still on that for a balance, right? Reverend Lovejoy, you must have just got off work. We have the Two of Swords and it's in reverse. So you guys are looking back a little too much. We want to find balance here and looking forward and backward, but most importantly, being present. Utilize your knowledge. You know, it's like a Sankofa vibe, if you will. Just be mindful of looking back over your shoulder a little too much. Again, balance is key. Balance is key here because we want to move like the magician, right? Then we have the Five of Swords. 5 is usually that energy of like, yeah, some crazy stuff is about to happen. 5, we are in a day of 5. This is the solar plexus. Things are going to come into your space and test your solar plexus chakra. Are you going to be my guy that's over here on the knees acting all scary? Are you going to be my guy over here trying to control everybody and everything? The goal is to be the person in the middle. You know what I'm saying? So be mindful how you use your swords. Thank you for the follow, Sharonda. Now, the parts of self we want to focus on. We're going to focus on our Tippereth. That's our inner Leo energy. Then we talk about this for the day of 5, right? Because Leo rules over the 5th house. However, in the Sephiroth, Tippereth is the 6th Sephiroth. This is your confidence and courageousness. If you notice on the Metatron, all of the Sephiroths lead to Tippereth. So if you're in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, they all go to your heart chakra. If you are in Chesed of mercy or in Jabura of restrictions and discipline, still go to the Tippereth. If you're in Netzach of the celestial designer or in Had of the celestial technicians, all go to Tippereth. Yesod, giving birth, still Tippereth. In the Malkuth, the earthly self, the work, the physical work, which now you notice in the Metatron, they're showing you all of this is auric body shit. This physical vessel is a blip compared to all of this. And even this goes even higher because you see the line that connects all the way up to the pleroma, which is heaven, right? This is the earthly self. This small little guy right here in comparison to all of this. You got to go through the Yesod, the womb, the 9 to come here, all right? Keeping that in mind, when you try to make this earthly realm a whole lot bigger than what it is, you are experiencing your spiritual self, okay? And in a physical form, not till 8. Oh, wow. That's the second time this week you heard the 5 of Swords. Wow. It means hardship, like challenges come, but if you feel empowered and you know, like if you're confident in your solar plexus chakra, it ain't about nothing, right? But yeah, so the 6 of Swords is here, 6 being that tipper of swords is the intellect of the realms. We're not going to be playing victim in our heart chakra. Ain't nobody coming to get you. It's no boogeyman behind the count. It's no boogeyman behind the curtain. It's no group of militant people. Nobody's gonna lock you up. Da 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 da. When you play victim, guess what? That's exactly what you're gonna attract in your reality. People are gonna victimize you. You're gonna watch that shit all day long on social media. You're gonna go out to the world, act like a victim, and you're gonna attract people that's gonna pray and play on that because we're frequencies first, and your frequency is way bigger than your physical body, and it shows all in your body language. Like, ew, get out of here. Go back home. Fix it. All right? No victimhood in our heart chakra. We're not carrying that. And then also, I guess because it's a Venusian day, some of y'all having good marriages, bonds, and contracts, just out here working on your interpersonal relationships, and it's going great there. 3 and the 7. Understanding and expressing the balance of 7, which is Libra, which deals with the interpersonal relationships, bonds, and contracts. So it's a happy heart chakra vibe here between, good marriage, what to do with your heart chakra, cleansing it. Tippereth is the heart chakra. This is solar plexus chakra. 2 deals with Venusian energy. We know Uranus is sitting over there in the heart chakra of Taurus. And then Jupiter is over in Gemini. Gemini and Taurus energy and the energy exchanges providing expansion to our wealth and things like that. So that is the reading that I got for you guys today. Just really working on your heart chakra as a vibe. Working on your solar plexus chakra in alignment with your heart, being confident and courageous about what you feel. And if you're out here feeling and harboring things that aren't not conducive to you, that got you over there on your knees and begging and being all weird, then I advise you, I don't want to tell you what to do because I just don't, but I would advise you not to act like that. You're messing with a Taurus and a Gemini right now. Okay, you got the love and the intellect. Gang, gang. I'm a Taurus. Yay. My mama's a Taurus. My son's a Taurus. My stepfather's a Taurus. I love Taurus. I would like to date a Taurus one day. We'll see. My first own business, no more helping everyone else. Right. I'm starting my company. That's what I want to do. I don't want to, like, I've been working for myself for the last couple years. Has it been easy? Hell no. Hell no. Because there's been so many different challenges that came my way where the easiest thing to do right now would be get a job. And that's how I feel right now too. Let me just get a job, bro. This is hard. You really like beating my ass over here. I don't understand. Why you don't want me to just have this? Like, why I gotta work so hard for it? But I really want to teach classes. I want to teach them under my own accord and not in alignment with like public school system bullshit.
Mom, they put the old Macho Man commercials for Slim Jim in the new Slim Jim commercial.
Oh, that's cool. I love Macho Man. Yeah, start that company. Be confident. I am materialistic. Hold on.
What?
You may take a break. Okay. Yeah, I need a break. LMAO, we manifested Trump and we caused expansion because we see what we needed. Right. We manifested him last year when I was doing the mathematics and I was chatting real heavy on the Gemini energy. We manifested him to do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, we can't get mad when he's doing it. You know, he's the personification of what we asked for. Is it pretty looking? No. No. It's a blend of a lot of different things because some of y'all racist, some of y'all sexist, some of y'all, revolutionaries, some of y'all can't stand the Federal Reserve, some of y'all can't stand the IRS, some of y'all can't stand the FBI, some of y'all can't stand a lot of these things, some of y'all can't stand y'all tax dollars paying for Medicaid and Medicare and SNAP benefits and all that. Some of y'all swear up and down as a bunch of lazy black Mexicans that's taking up all the things. Some of y'all swear up and down as white people. That this is the collective mindset. This is what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? He's out there touching on everything. And who better to do it than a Gemini, the god of the crossroads, that will touch all different things at once. In the air, right? At that. Not even a Virgo. In air. You know what I'm saying? How much for a reading? I have different tiers for readings. My lowest reading right now is $22, and that's for a name and birth date reading. And if you want, you can click my name, and it'll take you to like my Instagram page and stuff, and you could inbox me, and we could chat about that. Are you not stressed yet, baby? First of all, I don't claim stress. Stress tries to claim me every day, every moment of every day. Stress be trying to claim me. But no, we don't align with those kind of frequencies around here, cuz so when I find myself claiming it and trying to align with the stress, I will talk myself out of it. Because that's not where I want to be. And I don't want to start growing weird lines on my face, and people that stress out, that don't be like making them look crazy. I don't want to be stressed, so I don't want to claim that. But I do need a break. I look forward to having a break. I can take a little bit of a break because my son finally finished his computer class. I can finally like on that. I just need him to take his testing now. So now we're in that space. Actually putting the nail in the coffin of the things. But that's up to him and his solar plexus chakra. You know what I'm saying? That's where he's at now. That's his journey. I did it I helped as far as I could help. His support team has helped as far as they could help. The rest is up to him and where he's at with his solar plexus chakra. You feel me? And power be to him. I'm very proud of him. I am materialistic. There is nothing serious to me. Okay. I'm not like mainstream materialistic, but I will say I do have a lot of things that I hold near and dear to my heart. I create art. I'm very attached to my paintings that I've made. I'm attached to the jewelry that I make. I'm attached to my altar things. I know I don't need an altar. The real altar is within. However, I do like to have them around my space. I do love gold. I love gold so much, and I love copper. And I also love all the little drawings and stuff my children have made me over the years. So the art stuff, I still have it. I love other art that other people have made me. People have made me some beautiful art, and I love and cherish that as well. All the little, the trinkets. I got a little box of trinkets when my children were so tiny, and I got their hat from when they were in the hospital, and their bibs and her socks and my son's t-shirt that he wore on his first birthday. And yeah, I'm that kind of materialistic. That's the kind of materialistic I can be. But like when it comes to like the mainstream mindset of materialism, like, oh, I need the cars, and I do need a car. I do need a car, but I need it to transport myself. Now, if I can afford a chauffeur that would just arrive to my every beck and call, oh man, I would rather have that and not be responsible. But I'm telling you, I would have that person driving me everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I do like to be the one that drives, though. I love long drives. But yeah, I'm not into like oh, I need a fancy car, big house. No, I don't need a big house because who is cleaning all that and dusting all of that? I'm not. I don't like high ceilings. I will be fine in a little studio apartment. All my things are in one room. I'm perfectly fine with that. I have children. Let them, they can be next door. But I don't mind sharing space with my children either. It doesn't bother me. I really want a yurt. So yeah, my materialism is a little different. All that to say. Can you read minds? I can. If you well, I am Sunshine Monie L on Instagram. Um, my email is also lesnobodies@gmail.com, and you can message me for a personal reading. Like I said, the lowest price personal reading that I have right now is I actually have two that are for $22. The one that I have is your name and your birth date reading, and it comes with a tarot spread. And then the other one that I have is your personal year and month number, and they're both going for $22. Yeah, so that's what I have going on right now. Let's focus on Earth, not the stars. Definition of down to Earth. Well, the Earth and the stars are all in alignment. You have to focus on the stars to focus on Earth, because the stars are like, think of an atom and put Earth as the nucleus of the atom. Well, you need to know about the protons and the neutrons and electrons that are, well, the electrons that are surrounding the atom, right? Because it's protons and neutrons inside of it, right? So you need to know about the electrons and how they're attracting to other atomic electrons and stuff like that. So that's the mindset behind knowing about the stars. So to know about the earth is to know about the stars. Everything is interconnected. Nothing is separate. When you start separating things, that's when you mess yourself up. You start separating yourself from earth. Start separating yourself from animals. Start separating yourself from the cycles of nature, or the way the plants grow, or how the air quality is. You start separating yourself from the stars. You know, doesn't do you any service. Doesn't. It's all connected. I love Tauruses, just don't get along with them well. I'm sure it's me, but it is what it is for now. Oh, well, they're fixed earth and you're fire. I get it. Hello, Ricky TC. Fuck you, pay me. Hey, pieces. What do you like about Macho Man? What match do you like? What match do I like? What a question. I don't know. I don't remember. I used to watch wrestling so much when I was a kid, and then I had a period of time where I stopped watching wrestling. Then I started watching wrestling again when I was in college, and then I started dating someone. I started dating guys that like wrestling, so I didn't feel like a weirdo being a girl that like wrestling. And I won't lie to you guys. I kind of fell off the last like year. The last year I haven't watched wrestling, but SummerSlam is happening in Jersey, so I need to play catch up because I want a ticket as bad as hell. I'm manifesting Jones, but I like Macho Man's character. I liked his speeches. You know, I think that they're well, I won't take away from the characters that they have now. The characters that they have now are pretty cool. Change is never pretty, to be honest, but it's the manifestation that matters. And he's a Gemini, right? 11, 11. 11, watching 11 likes. Oh, yeah, I seen that up there. Now it's 10, 10. You're not going to watch the Royal Rumble on Saturday? Sir, I don't even know where I'm going to be sleeping tomorrow. I try to, like, whew, my life is lifing right now, bro. Oh, shoot, we got another moderator now. Glad to see you. Yeah. Cornelius, peace, sunshine. It's in the vortex. I'm trying to align with my BMW. I feel you. I'm trying to align with my 4x4 so I can drag my RV everywhere. Thank you, Kayshawn. What do you think is the main problem of life and how it could be solved? I think the fact that we separate ourselves from everything and everybody and each other in different events. I think that once we start seeing how interconnected everything is and the importance of everybody being at their, I don't know what word to put, their best self, their full self, at least having, their needs met. I think happiness is a part of a need too, or at least peace. Um, I think that'll help a lot of things. I think that'll help a lot of things. Empathy, love is the strongest power we have. And I don't think we use it enough. We're always looking for reasons to not love. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, Jacob? Hey, Derek. I love waffle fries. Tater tots. What the hell? Waffle fries. Bro, get out of my life.
This ain't waffle fries.
Yes, I love potatoes. I love potatoes. In here talking about some waffle fries. Bro, it's tater tots or nothing. My world changed when I thought wrestling was fake. The Undertaker was feeling in my mind. The Undertaker was my favorite because he was so dark. The Undertaker and Kane, them going back and forth all the time. Like Kane will be getting his ass beat, then the Undertaker will show up, and then he'll beat his opponent's ass, but then he'll turn around and beat Kane's ass, and then he'll walk out like, yeah, everybody just got the ass beat. I love it there. I love Paul Heyman too. Paul Heyman makes me happy. Yeah, I think the main problem is the fact that we are always looking for reasons not to love each other and not to show love. We come from a big space of scarcity and lack and poverty and fear, and we allow that to keep growing and growing instead of love. You know, I somebody I had did this a performance out in New York one time, and this guy from England walked up to me, and his words just always ring in my ear. And he's like, it's easy to love you because you think like me. We might not look alike, but you think like me. And so I love you. He was like, but when you see all these people that's doing wrong and doing evil, and then he was giving me examples like the corporations and the politicians and stuff. We never think to love them. We always we just so easy to hate them and give them that hateful energy. And, we don't realize how much we're allowing that to grow and how much attention we give it to allow that part of ourselves to grow. You know what I'm saying? And I just always thought about that. I never saw that man ever again after that. I gave him my information and everything. In my mind, I just knew we were going to be best friends, and I was going to go to England and we were going to have lunch together, and he was just going to be my best friend. I just knew it, but I never talked to him again after that. I think he was just there to give me that, and I needed that, and it still plays in my head. We have to love everybody, even the people that we swear up and down don't deserve love because they go against what our internal law is. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. That's not right. As crazy as that sounds, I'm not saying that we can't discipline or we can't regulate or things like that, but love should always be first. Love. That's the strongest power we have. Walt Disney knew that shit. Why don't you love me, Sunshine? Reverend Lovejoy. Never, not once have I ever said I did not love you. I love you very much. Now, I might not give you the romantic love you're looking for because I just don't have it in me to give. But I love everybody. I have not met anybody I don't love any yet. I have people that can stay away from me and it's fuck you forever, but I still love you. And if there was ever a situation where you really needed me, you could call me. And then afterwards, it's still fuck you. Hey, visionary shy, what's up with you? Because love doesn't mean letting somebody play in your face. Love is just I wish the best for you. I don't, when I imagine you, my vibrations don't go to no weird place. I like you. You're fun. I like you too, Derek. Hey, Steph. So, Derek, what do you like on your waffle fries? Are you a condiments person? I'm big on condiments. We chosen when we start talking about food, right? That's one of the best parts about being on this physical world is like, bro, look at the things that we could taste here. You can't do that in a non-physical world. I mean, yeah, they put a little cocaine and everything in yellow 45, but like, bro, still. I want to be your company manager. What are the qualifications? If you can emulate the energy, hey, 2-3, Old Town, hey, Old Town. If you can emulate the energy that I have and not misrepresent me, I don't mind you being a manager. I don't like to be misrepresented. Like I said, I love everybody. I have a certain level of patience on the outside of myself for everyone. Now, what goes on inside of my head, those are conversations I have with myself in my own growth or whatever. But You know, if you can emulate and represent me correctly, I'm okay with that. And that's like a big fear that I have with a lot of people, and why a lot of people haven't made it in the managerial realm of things with me, because they don't emulate that. And you have to be able to write, because typos bother me. I'm a Virgo stellum. I can't do the typos. Hi, everyone. Hey, Jacob. You are a mom? Yeah, I got 2 boys. I like turtles. I like turtles too. Yo, my niece had a turtle. I gotta replace that joint. So she had a what's the little slider turtles, the red ear ones, right? And my sister, she's scared of turtles. So whenever she went to clean the tank, it turned into this big thing, and you could hear her accidentally dropping the turtle, and she's acting like she's throwing up. She's so extra. She's a Scorpio. Anyway, so I took it upon myself to start cleaning out the tank or whatever. And every time I would clean the tank out, I would take the turtle outside and I would just let him like chill in the backyard, right? And so this one time, you know, usually the turtle always snapping at me, whatever. But this one particular time, this day, this turtle was really fucking with me. Like, bro, you done got used to me. You like me? Oh, you a Virgo too? Peace to you, Amanda. Um, I was like, dang, this turtle really fucking with me back. Like, I'm about to take my mans outside. Like, I feel good. Like, whenever animals and babies accept me, that do something to my spirit. Like, oh shit, I won, because this turtle really wasn't rocking with me in the beginning. Like, I love it here. And I took my mans outside. I lost the turtle. I was looking for that turtle for days. Mans, he tricked me. And then I started researching, and they were like, yeah, turtles be disappearing, bro. They fast. Like, I felt so bad. I lost my niece turtle. I have to replace that turtle. And in the same breath, I want to buy myself one, because I really liked how we were getting along. It was fun there. Thank you for the subscription and the like, Derek. I appreciate you. We are supposed to love everybody, even if we don't like their ways. Exactly. When your brother is in the wrong, we're supposed to go to them in private. There's a lot of rules we don't go by these days. I agree. I agree. My kids had a turtle. It passed on, and they were sad, but they were in love. But there was love there. That's why I love turtles. Taught them love. Yeah, not cocaine. Now you know they be sprinkling cocaine in the food. I watched They Kill Tyrone. Make golden eyeglasses. I actually have these glasses that I made my friend. I have to mail them off. It's been on my to-do list, but I'll show you guys. They're she's a Sagittarius, so I got the yellow sapphire and the lapis and the things, and they go on your face. And I like them. It's fun here. And I do stuff. I be doing stuff. Love is so easy. It is, but for some people, it really is difficult. Chili cheese. Oh man, your digestive system be pop locking and dropping, don't it? I used to love chili cheese, but chili cheese ain't never loved me back. You know what I'm saying? And I just got into this period of life where I wanted more reciprocation in my relationships. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love me back, food. You can't just be out here pop locking and dropping in my stomach trying to run about me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like runaways. Oh, kiss my forehead. Thank you, Kevin. Hey, Don Carlo. My oldest scared of frogs. Same with her. I haven't been around frogs like that. I think the idea of stuff jumping at me, I get it. Give me your email address. Okay, so it's the name of this YouTube page. Lesnobodies at gmail.com. Turtle have a natural homing device to go back to when they were born. Let them loose and they'll go back that way. Oh, okay. I have to replace my glasses. My dog got a hold of them. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I remember the first time my dog thought that was okay. Back to the plantation. Okay, I'll see you later, Rev. Took it out the backyard and couldn't find them, and then I found them in the crawl space. I wish I did find that damn turtle. I felt so bad. It isn't because my sister was already. I'm good. What's good with you, Don? I felt so bad because my sister was already mad at me, and then when she came downstairs, I was like, "I know you mad at me, but don't be madder." And she just looked at me. I was like, "I lost the turtle," and then she walked away from me. I was like, "Bro, she's about to write about me in her diary. She hate me." Yes, but this was fun. He was found dead. Oh Lord. Oh man. Hopefully the turtle is okay and he's over there in the Delaware River, because that's where I live nearby. I live near the Delaware River, so hopefully he made it to the river. He's out there with the ducks and living his best life. I don't know. My my niece's dad bought her the pet shop in PA, because in PA it's actually legal to buy turtles, but in New Jersey it's illegal to have pet turtles and to sell turtles, which is very interesting. Um, yeah. Behold the turtle in all his girth, on his back it holds the earth. I like that. Bars. Okay, Derek. We over here on Turtle Island living our best life. If you look at the way that the states is split up and stuff, we definitely are on Turtle Island, and we love it here, right? What the hell? I don't know. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in with me. This has been a great experience. I love y'all. We in the hour of 5, so we in the hour of Mars. I'm about to go work out. The second turtle got out in 2 days. It's illegal to keep a box turtle here in NC, but you can keep them outside. Oh, it's from the Dark Tower series. Oh, okay. I never watched that show. I never watched that, John. But the cover art of the show, it definitely was enticing. I won't lie to you. It was like, yeah, might check that out. I just haven't sat down long enough to dig into another television show. Right now I'm watching Dexter. When that comes on, and Severance. I'm digging the Severance show. I feel like this is some stuff like Elon Musk about to come up with and stuff like that. Like, people will be with it. They would. And that's unfortunate. What's up? Books, dear. Oh, the books. The Dark Tower books. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. Again. I thought you were talking about it's like a Hulu show. Do you know about Nigeria's jollof rice? Yes, we got Nigerian restaurants out here, my love. I definitely know about it. Do I know how to cook it? I haven't tried. I have not tried. But I will be back over here tomorrow or later on today around midnight. And you guys can catch me in the daytime if you guys subscribe to me over on TikTok or something. I do a stream reading right now. Like I said, we're reading Kabbalah. We finished part 1, so we're going to do part 2. Ooh, Abraham Hicks book? That sounds fun.
Who's Abraham?
Abraham Hicks, she's amazing.
I don't know who
I be listening to her. You never heard me listening to the YouTube videos with the animation? And she's wow, that's wild. Anyway, she be talking like in alignment with the book The Secret about attracting what you want in your space and the mindset to attract. I love From. Oh man, I love From. I can't wait till they tell me what's going on. It's a good show. I watched that last season that came on so fast, I was mad. I was like, I should have made that last a little longer. I love From though. That's a good one. I like your taste, sir.
What do you think is going to come out first? Next season of Stranger Things or From?
I don't really care about Stranger Things. I hope it's From. I didn't watch the last 2 seasons of Stranger Things. I really only watched the first season. And I can't wait till the last season of You comes out. I'm going to send you a link. They took her out the movie The Secret, though. I don't know if they in the book. They mention her in the back of the book, but no, she's not really in the book. Good night, you guys, or good morning. Depends on where you at. It's 5 a.m. over here, though. I appreciate y'all. You know, again, make sure you guys can email me or inbox me if you guys would like a personal reading. Peace. Or if you guys comment on this video after I post it up, I'll put my email. Yep, there we go.